Hello and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video it is Wycombe Wanderers versus Aston Villa in the third round of the Carabao Cup. Wycombe come into this game off the back of a 2-1 victory at home to Cambridge United. As for Aston Villa, they'll be coming into this game off the back of a 3-1 win against Wolverhampton Wanderers at home. Whilst it is no secret about the calibre of players that Villa have at their disposal should they need them, Unai Emery has stated in his pre-match interviews this week that Villa are likely to name a weaker side due to them being involved in this season's Champions League. Whilst this might be a positive thing for Wycombe Wanderers, we know about the challenges that face us tonight, but it should give us belief that maybe we could pull off a shock. However, if our last two meetings in this competition are anything to go by, they do not make for very good reading for Wycombe Wanderers. In our last two meetings, we have conceded 13 and only scored 2. That includes an 8-3 victory for Villa and a 5-0 victory for Villa. Both games took place at Aston Park. So, with that being said, maybe tonight we can improve our goal difference against Villa, but we know it will be a challenging game.
It was a penalty. It was well finished as well. Get in! It might be the 94th minute, but we scored. It's about as much as we deserve, but we could have scored 2-3 times before this. It's 2-1. Wanderers! Wanderers!
It did finish at Aston Park. Wycombe Wanderers 1, Aston Villa 2, and look, at the end of the day, we were playing, granted, a weakened Premier League side, but still a Premier League side, and we did give them a good game. You know, we had our fair share of chances at the end to put Villa under a lot of pressure, which we did, but ultimately in football, if you don't finish your chances, you don't get the rewards. Look, if you'd given me 0-0 at half time, I'd have absolutely snapped your hand off, which is what we had at half time, which gave us an opportunity to maybe catch Villa on the break or catch Villa out of place defensively. But no, look, it's one of those games that in a few years' time we'll be looking back on and thinking that was the positive spin, an even more positive spin that we needed for this season, because I can see nothing but good pieces of play in that game, you know. But there is an element of what if we had scored after Villa's first goal to square it, and could we have gone on to nick it? But also, let's not forget, Villa had a chance a minute and 30 seconds in, and if that goes in, would our heads have dropped? Would it have been a completely different game? Would have been a lot more one-sided? But for me, it was an excellent challenge that we put up against a decent side. But a couple of talking points, of course. Look, Villa's first goal, I have no problems with that. It was a brilliant header by Emi Buendia, but their second goal has annoyed me somewhat. You know, it's John Duran is clearly not being touched. He's kicked himself and fell over, but the referee's positioning means that the referee will give that. But look, there will be questions asked about that for months. But no, also with our goal, I would point out that having seen it, having looked back on it, it looks like there might have been a handball in the build-up. So you win, you get some decisions against you, you get some for you, and just so happens that we've both had those. But look, if you're a Premier League side and you're having to resort to falling over when you feel a slight bit of contact, even if it is from yourself, that just shows to me that we did test Villa. We didn't make it comfortable for them. But look, Premier League side won on the day. Premier League side were always going to be favourites to win. We gave them a good battle, and that's all we can ask for as supporters. It's a game that we'll remember for years, but whether we'll remember it for the Duran penalty or the Kone goal, which, yes, it was late, but hopefully you've seen on my video how much that goal meant to us as supporters, because we didn't deserve to win, but we deserved a goal at least, and we got that goal, and the reward was well worth waiting for. But look, move on to the next game now, and hopefully we can take the momentum that we built in that game against Villa into the next few games of the season, and maybe even improve on the performance, because it was an excellent performance. And, you know, Tyreek Backinson, I've given him some criticism during this season, and he's only went and shut me up a bit. He was absolutely excellent, was all over Aston Villa, and definitely deserved to be man of the match. But as a unit, we were brilliant, and that's what you need to be against teams like Aston Villa, even if their side is weakened. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for the rest of the video, and thank you for everyone who stuck around for the intro. And Aston Villa fans, if you do like the content that you see, feel free to subscribe, and good luck for the rest of the season.